Good morning and welcome to today's class. Today we have to take ray optics lecture 6. So far we have already discussed the refraction through spherical surface, refraction through single lens or lens Mason formula, and then single lens also. Today we have to take double lens, that is two thin lenses taken in contact. How to do that, how to perform that system, that we have a system of two lenses. Let us see. This is the two thin lenses taken in contact. Maybe they are of identical length, like both are convex lens, or maybe one concave, one convex. Okay, but we never take two concave lens together. They could never be in contact because for both of them, the middle part is hollow. That the middle part is inwardly tilted. Naturally, they could never have in contact. Only their edges could be in contact. Therefore, we can have either concave plus convex, or we have like this, two convex lenses together for such combination. Okay, let there be two thin convex, let there be two thin convex lenses of focal length f1 and f2 respectively. ये मान लिया गया कि दो थिन लेंसेज है, देयर फोकल लेंथ कितना है f1 and f2. Okay, they are taken in contact, they are taken in contact. ये अपने initial description due to the lack of space, we have to anyhow manage the space whatever is available over here. This is the general description about the thing. During your board examination, you could never write this all around the diagram, but diagram will be separately drawn, and just below the diagram you have to write the description part, what I have done above the diagram. But here in the case of board exam or any exam, school exam also, you have not to write like that. Here we have to anyway, since we are making the video, anyhow we have to set the board accordingly. Okay, that is why I have just used that part also. Now after doing this, what you can see, O is a pointer. O is the point object placed at a distance u from lens 1. This is lens 1, this is lens 2. So that we have described. Okay, this one, it is the distance u from lens 1. Naturally, its image is obtained at I dash. Its image is obtained at I dash after refraction through L1. Image I dash is formed. I dash is formed. Here, after I dash, this I dash is a real image. This is a real image. And it could behave like an object for the second lens L2. Remember this thing, what we have said, that this could behave like this is the image obtained by first lens, and this could behave like an object for second lens L2. ठीक है, अब इनके लिए L2 के लिए ये डिस्टेंस u हो जाएगा, जो हमारे यहाँ पर कितना डिस्टेंस है v डैश. So this is all about the thing. You have just seen that you can just review the. You can very easily remind. Once rewinding the video, you can just get the initial stage and then all the steps all together. Now I am just removing all the steps, all the description parts for mathematical steps. For you people, I am just repeating what I have just done. I have just removed actually the initial description part that I have removed. I am just repeating orally also. That initially what we call, let there be two thin lenses, L1 and L2, two thin convex lenses and their focal lengths are F1 and F2 respectively. Clear? And after that, what is needed? That is an point object O is placed at a distance u from the first lens. Okay, and its real image is obtained at I dash on the other side of the lens, and this image can behave like an object for the second lens L2. So first of all, we have to discuss the general lens formula for the first lens. For the first lens, for the first lens, we have 1 upon f1 equal to 1 upon v dash minus 1 upon u. This is your equation number 1. This is for the first lens. And for the second lens, I tell you that whatever is the whatever is the image for first lens, that will behave like the object for second lens. Since they are very thin, they will immaterial whether distance is taken from thin first lens or second lens. Okay, this is just V dash. This distance was V dash. This is V dash. And therefore for second lens, for the second lens, 1 upon f2 equal to these are we are using the lens formula. Lens formula that we have already derived. 1 upon f2 equal to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. Remember, if this is the image for first lens, and then this will behave like the object for second, and this lens, and this will have the final image at I. देखो I से यहाँ का distance कितना है v, तो ये मैंने लिखा. तो remember this is your यहाँ पर जो है v minus u लिखते हैं तो q की जगह क्या लिखेंगे? It is just v dash because this distance is v dash. V dash behave like the object for object distance for this lens, second lens. Clear है? तो जब इतना distance आ गया, तो what we have? This is your equation number 2. We add two equations, adding 1 and 2, adding equations 1 and 2. We have 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2, 1 upon v dash minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v minus 1 upon v dash cancel out. We are left with 1 upon v minus 1 upon u, 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. This is your equation number 3. This is your equation number 3. Okay, and after that, what we need, we have to use this type, this space, this side, and then you can just observe. If we consider both the lenses as a combined single lens, then our design will be like this. Single lens also have this distance. This is u and this is your v, and therefore its focal length is considered to be f. Let L1 and L2 can combine together to have, I single length of focal length f. ठीक है, we can now consider that f1 and l1 and l2 they combine together, they can combine together, they can combine together to have a single length of focal length f, of focal length f. This is focal length, okay, this is your focal length f, and therefore after having these two, we can just have for this length 1 upon f equal to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. This is your equation number 4. We have seen equation 3, we have seen equation 4. Their right hand side is same, but the left hand side are different. Let us compare equation number 3 and 4. Okay, what we have? For that, I am again removing this question because we have not to remove the diagram at any cost. We have from equations 3 and 4. 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2 equal to 1 upon f. This is our final expression for combined lengths or for combination of two thin lenses in contact. Remember, whenever there are two thin lenses we take, then we always have a common formula that 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. This could be possible only once they are taken in contact. If they are separately taken, then we have to anyhow calculate UV, F, etc. to find out such situation. I will just solve some numerical of NCERT also, where you may have such type of situation. Anyway, let us have this thing. Okay, after that, what we need, we have to discuss the power of a lens. Power of a lens. What is power of a lens? When the focal length is expressed in meter, then the inverse of focal length is called power of lens. That means power equal to 1 upon f, that is in meter. Okay. Unit of power is diopter. D-I-O-P-T-R-E. Diopter. Okay. That means the unit of power is diopter, and that is always taken 1 upon meter. 1 upon meter. In general, we cannot say that the inverse of focus is power. Remember, but we will always say it is very point to be noted that whenever we have the focal length expressed in meter, and then the inverse of focal length is physical quantity that we call as the power of lens. where you use that power. We are using this spectacle, and you people also wear such type of spectacle. And remember, all the spectacles are marked with some power. What are those power? Naturally, we can say that my power is negative, my power is positive, like this. There may be many eye defects also. If you are a myopic person, then you cannot see the distant object, but you can see the closer object. Okay, that is near object you can see. And for those we need some diverging lens. Diverging lens is concave lens, then we use concave lens as spectacle. Okay, and their power is negative. Those who can see the distant object but cannot see the near object, for them we need some converging lens so that the thing be brought very closer. Then they need some converging lens like convex lens, that is very useful. And for those people who have some typical problem of seeing both the thing, neither distant object properly nor closer object properly, they use project progressive lens or bifocal lens. There are different type of things. I am not going to discuss the eye defects and other remedies and how why they found, but I am just discussing the power of lens like this. In the case of combination of lenses, we have the power like this: 1 upon f equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. In the same way, power equal to p1 plus p2. Power equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, and like this, when we have different magnifying power of different objects, then always remember, suppose we have a linear magnification of different lenses m1, m2, m3, etc. Then the combined magnification is m equal to m1 into m2 into m3 dot dot dot. This is combined magnification. When more than two lenses taken in contact, then their powers are added. It is not necessary every time we have only single lenses, but always remember, whenever we need to find out such thing, uh, then remember, powers are added. P1 plus P2 that's one. The same way, when we have to have the combined magnifying power or magnification, then we need to multiply them like this. We need to multiply like them like this. That is m1 plus m1 into m2 into m3 and so on. Okay. Now let us move just to familiarize ourselves with the topic. Suppose we are having one such NCERT question. This is in fact the question number. It is an example. It is question number 9.9. Okay, I am just making the diagram. Here f equal to 10 and t plus 10, of course. F equal to plus 10 and this is f dash equal to minus 10 and this is f double dash equal to plus 30. This is L1, L2, L3. One object is placed at this distance 30 centimeters from this. Here you have to find out what is that is find the position of image formed by the lens combination. L1, L2, L3 are three lens combination. You have to find the position of final image. How to find out such a thing? Remember, this is your first lens and this is the focal length 10. It is 30. Beyond focal length is there, that means image is real. So for L1, 1 upon f equal to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u, and 1 upon 10, 1 upon v minus 30 will have a, because u is taken negative, the real image is on left hand side, it is minus 30. Then v comes out to be 1 upon 10 minus 1 upon 30. 30 is the LCM. 3 minus 1 upon 30. V comes out to be 30 by 2, 15 centimeter. ये plus में आ रहा है. This comes out to be positive, and therefore it is at 15 centimeter. Sorry, the distances are also given between the lenses, and these distances are 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter, and this is 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter. This much is given. तो 15 सेंटीमीटर में यह बन रहा है, ध्यान दीजिएगा. इट इज मेड एट 15 सेंटीमीटर फ्रॉम दिस. तो ये 5 सेंटीमीटर ये लेंस है और 10 सेंटीमीटर और हो गया, तो 15 सेंटीमीटर यहाँ पे इसका इमेज बन रहा है. द इमेज इज रियल एंड दैट विल एक्ट एज द ऑब्जेक्ट फॉर सेकंड लेंस. आई एम जस्ट रबिंग दिस एंड the image of L1 is the object for concave lens. L2 बन रहा है, ठीक है. तो ये देखते हैं कहाँ पर बन रहा है. लेट अस चेक. 1 upon f2 equal to f dash equal to 1 upon this distance is how much from this, it is 10 centimeter, and minus 1 upon u is not known to us. U is how much, and upon u is this distance. Okay, सॉरी वी डोंट नो, इसको तो ऐसे ही रखेंगे. ये है 10 सेंटीमीटर, क्योंकि टोटल 15 में बन रहा है, तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस 15 है, तो ये 10, ये 10. एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस फोकल लेंथ ऑफ दिस, दिस इज आल्सो नेगेटिव, ये भी नेगेटिव हो गया है. तो 1 upon minus 10 1 upon v minus 1 upon 10. 10 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो v कम्स 1 upon v is 0. v कम्स आउट टू बी इंफिनिटी. तो इसका मतलब v कहाँ पे आ रहा है, इंफिनिटी में जाकर मिलेंगे. तो दैट इंफिनिटी मीन्स यहाँ से जाने के बाद जो ये है आपका पहले तो जैसे जैसे नियम होता है कि इससे जाएंगे और इट विल लाइक दिस, ऐसे कुछ जाएंगे, ठीक है. इन द सेम वे we can assume that this would be the image, and this image can live like this, and finally it can be diverted, okay, and they become parallel rays, and such parallel rays will now come to lens 3. These parallel rays will become the object for third lens. The parallel rays are the object for the third lens. Object for third lens, and therefore what we have, finally we have, this is your f equal to f dash or f double dash equal to 1 upon g minus 1 upon infinity So this infinity becomes this is 1 by 0 is cancelled out, and therefore B comes out to be at double dash, that is 30 centimeter. The final image will be there at 30 centimeter from this lens. This is what we have the image formation by multiple lenses. If such type of things you have to follow in any question, you will not hesitate to solve. First we take a first lens. We take the image for image due to this lens, and it comes out to be around 15 centimeter. And this is your 5 and this is your 10. And naturally 15 means at this end it will image is formed, and that image, remember that image whatever is there, that this is not the diagram, a regular diagram, but you can just assume that according to the calculation that image has to be formed exactly at this distance. Since the diagram become very complicated, and therefore we have to avoid that such type of making diagram. Only theoretical things is enough. You can see this is object, this is lens 1, and this image is formed at 15 centimeter at this point, center of this lens, and that will act as the object for second lens L2, and again we get the final images obtained at for this one final image obtained at infinity. Why? Because its focal length is 10 and this distance also 10 centimeter. So 10 10 they cancel out. Ultimately we have the final images obtained at infinity, और infinity वाले ले कैसे तो parallel हो जाते हैं. अब parallel ले जिस पर जब गिरेगा तो that will be the final image is obtained at its focus. इसका focal length कितना 30 centimeter. Therefore we can have the final image to be converged at 30 centimeter on this side. एक चीज मैं आपको बता दें, for this exam, for this question, this is totally imaginary question, because in such type of thing, always remember, if the image is your remember it is very very important thing, if the image is your real, then only that could behave like an object for second lens or third lens or like that. If the image is virtual, then you can never have a real object. You can consider as a real object for any other lens. Here, remember the image obtained by this lens is at infinity. Infinity मतलब रे को फिर से पैरेलल बना दे तो वो रियल ही हुआ. कॉन्केव लेंस कभी रियल इमेज बनाता नहीं है, इसलिए कहीं पर कोई फोकस नहीं दिखा रहा, कहीं पर आ नहीं रहा. But it is diverted in such a way that the diverted ray could meet at infinity. तो infinity से ray हमेशा really आता है, वो parallel आता है. That is why we have counted this for third lens, and third lens का final जहाँ पे बनेगा that is its focus, and that is your 30 centimeter from this lens. And with that we have completed today's lecture, and we will take the next class that is in next lecture we will discuss the refraction through a prism. Okay, with that, thank you.